Lying high on a windswept Davidstow moor lies an abandoned World War II airfield. Many bombing missions were sent from here and many airmen failed to return. A war museum is also here and there have been many sightings of apparitions and strange goings-on. Cornish Living TV was invited on a ghost hunt here with Soul Searchers Kerno.
Hiya, I'm Claire. We're here with Cornish Living TV and Mystic Cornwall, and we're here at Davidstow Military Museum for a bit of a paranormal investigation. Hopefully, we're going to pick up some spooky stuff tonight. So, it's the squash court. This has just gone some new refurbishment. So, all this never used to be here. It used to be open plan, and over the winter they've refurbished it, put up this nice new display. So, like I said, it used to be a squash court. Now it's turned into a display for communications. And we used to do a lot of table on wheels activity in here, but since the new display's gone up, we've had to relocate that. But it does get quite pokey in here, I have to say. There's a certain spirit that likes to push people around, physically push them, get right up in people's faces. People have seen black shadows and things in here, and since the refurbishment it's altered the energy a little bit. It's a little bit more edgy, so I think the spirits have been upset by all the building work that's going on. So hopefully we might do a couple of lone vigils in here tonight and see what people pick up. Good. So yeah, you come in the one door right round. The display used to be here and used to be.
Is this like, would you say this is the most active part?
No. No. We've not actually investigated, well, nobody's investigated this piece since they put the new display in, so I don't know what's going to happen. Right. So anything could happen. Oh, God. But the energy's, I mean, I can feel the energy's a lot different in here. It's a lot heavier and a lot more intense. So I think, you know, once you turn the lights off in here, and it's in total darkness, it could get quite creepy. Yeah. Okay, we're going into the officers' mess. This is probably one of the most active spots on the site. These little side rooms we like to put people in to do lone vigils. Once the lights are out, it gets very dark, really closes in, and people have been prodded, touched, pushed around, and been a bit freaked out, shall we say. So yeah, we sort of section people off into little rooms. When you've got the displays there and the reflections off the cabinets and things, this is, we have one of our cameras set up in here. This is the Rose Room, and stuff's been moved in the displays, but nobody has access to the displays. But stuff's been found the next day, moved, shall we say. So that's quite a good room. Okay, this is the main library part. This is where we normally do some glass work. We get a lot of activity on the spirit board in here, a lot of communication. There's a couple of resident spirits who, when people are sat around the table, they like to move around the table behind people and freak them out. And we've got some good EVPs in here, which Bev will probably explain later. And when you're sat in here, you can see shadows flitting past the door out in the corridor, and you can hear bangs and noises and all sorts of stuff going on out there. This is the officers' mess, or the entrance to the officers' mess. This is quite a nice active place as well. We have one particular spirit in here who likes to creep up on people, and sometimes likes to, well, it was loosely termed, would possess them. We call him Mr. Krusty because he got burnt in a fire on the airfield, so he has breathing problems. So when you hear him, you sort of hear sort of sounds that quite freaks people out. He likes to hang around the cockpit of the plane here. So we do quite a few vigils in here. We've got table on wheels in here. This is where we've moved it to from the squash court. So we'll do a bit of that later. Hopefully it'll go flying down the corridor. So yeah, for a good experience it's to sit on the steps of the cockpit and see if our friend Mr. Krusty or Mr. Crispy pops up. We've narrowed him down to one of 3 airmen that died in the crash. and people tend to get a burning smell and all sorts of strange sensations. They can't breathe and things like that. He likes to make himself known. So I'm hoping somebody will pick him up tonight. Go into the main part of the officer's mess. This is where all the great mannequins are. People have been sort of seen to see these moving.
Oh, that's really freaky.
They're quite freaky. Yeah. They are definitely. I mean, they're quite. You know. It's obviously all original clothing, so it's got some nice residual energy on it, which what gives it the rippling effect that makes them look like they're moving. We get quite a bit of activity in here. You get a lot of light anomalies flashing around, lots of little shadows moving between the mannequins. It is quite freaky. We do get a lot of bumps and bangs and things in here, and once again they've gone home, they've locked up and gone home, and the guys come in the morning and things have been moved. Cigarette packets have come out of hands, glasses have been moved.
There is in this building an entity that is quite aggressive. He won't hit you or anything, he will be in your face. He turns up as a dark shadow. As long as you show you're not frightened of him, he won't do anything, but he will try and intimidate you. But if you get scared, let us know and we'll take you out, okay? Don't run.
But do tell us if you feel anything that you know, if you're touched or if you can sense anything, do let us know.
Hello, is there anybody in here? Would you like to communicate with us? We're all here as your friends. Would you like to speak to us? Or show yourself? Come forward. Come and
Can you bring this camera around here and go up there now? Go up there. Stick it up along the top and go along the top of there.
It's got out of focus as soon as I've gone up there.
Can you come over here and go up that way?
I can't see it.
Hey?
Say again?
Go, turn around and go 180 degrees.
Right.
And go along the top of there. Can you get along there?
Yeah.
Oh, look up there.
K2 meter.
I thought it was up there. Did you say one of them gives you heartburn, man?
No, you always get heart flutter. It's
Yeah.
like your heart starts to race.
Yeah, I've got a burning feeling.
Come forward then. We've brought all these people to see you. Just do a big whistle and then wait for it, because he likes to whistle sometimes.
Come on, if you're behind me. If you don't want me standing here, push me. It's just so cold. Yeah, but it's on my legs behind me.
It's like you're saying, shall I or shan't I?
Are you getting a cold breeze behind you, or you're not
Yeah,
feeling
just on my right hand side.
No.
Is somebody moving about?
There's a noise to my right hand
No,
side,
just
like a small scratching noise.
That was you. Can you do that again?
Okay, now we make contact, moving again to the right. No harm. No harm. No harm. So we know that you're still here. Okay. Thank you very much.
Can you do it faster?
And turn the table faster, clockwise. This says we know you're still here. We're still communicating with you.
Keep going all the way round. Keep it spinning, keep it spinning, keep it spinning. And stop. And go anti-clockwise. Turn it anti-clockwise. And faster and faster. Go, go, quicker. Excellent, excellent. Watch the people, don't get this. That's great. That's it. So you've got enough energy. That's cool. Okay, go on. Sorry. I just felt it floating.
Okay, can we just confirm that the male spirit person's name begins with S? Turn the table clockwise, please.
Maybe he wants to play, not rather than ask questions. That's why. Take the table to where you are in the room. Use the table to indicate where you are in the room at the minute. There, okay. Are you behind the railings? If you are, turn the table anti-clockwise. If you're behind the railings, in amongst the dummies.
This side of the railings, are you? Turn the table clockwise if you're this side of the railings. Thank you. Thank you. And where is the female spirit person? The Dutch lady, where is she? Can you take us to where she is? She's in the corner, she's right behind you then. Okay, thank you.
Right,
Thank you.
That's his
Okay,
no
so that's
answer.
a no.
Okay, that's great, thank you. Okay, you can ask your questions now.
Okay. Is your name Florence? Yes or no?
Yeah. That's lovely.
You can ask anything you want. It's up to you. If you want to know something, you can ask him. But it's got to be yes or no answer, obviously.
Just are you okay? Hello from yourself?
Are you okay?
You okay? You going upstairs?
Yes.
Oh, God, sorry. Are you okay to carry on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who is Florence? Is that your grandma?
No.
You know.
My best mate
come through
last year on the same sort of thing, and I just found it easier to ask the questions in my head.
Yes.
You're alright. You can stop if you want to.
I don't know what else to say.
Are you here just to make sure that she's alright and that you're watching over her?
Yes. It's lovely.
And back to the centre, please. Thank you. Are you with her at the moment? Okay, that's great. Back to the centre, please. Can you move the glass to where you are in the room? Next to you. There you are. She's in a better place. You don't need to cry for her. That's what she needs to cry for. People left here. Okay, that's great. Is she with anyone else? Was she married?
Are you with Grandad? I think I've heard you talking. Is he here with you now?
That's amazing. It's a good thing. Shows that they're still around you. Do you visit her at home, do you?